There's nobody getting canceled, nigga. Look at 6ix9ine.
On the real.
You dig what I'm saying?
On the real.
You know what I mean? And only brung him up just to segue into the fact that people, real street niggas and everybody has already mentally said they canceled this dude out because you ratted, you snitched, you broke the code. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you niggas ain't fucking with you. But somehow, some way, you still able to do songs with some of the biggest artists in the world, still doing shows, still getting paid, still doing all this shit, still going to clubs, still out in the open. Motherfuckers are still running into you. You getting into all these debacles with rappers on camera and all this weirdo ass energy.
Hell yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You supposed to been canceled. Like, nigga, this nigga's a snitch, nothing to talk to him about.
Yeah.
And nothing even, you know what I mean? Everybody supposed to shut down now. We don't need, you ain't getting no money, no music, nothing with us. Then go do that shit with them boys up the street, nigga. We ain't fucking with you. And everybody say that to you. So you keep going so far down the street. Everybody tell you, go to them boys up the street, go to them boys. Now you so far down the street, you down there by yourself. We don't even see you. You know what I'm saying? So once you see niggas can't cancel niggas like that, man, you see there's no such thing, man. You know what I mean? You feel me? You got street dudes. You dig what I'm saying? Doing interviews and podcasts with these dudes who in a different lifestyle in a different time would you know what I mean, subsequently not be okay with talking to them.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like in a perfect world or in the world of the codes and ethics, people would be like, nah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to Wacc100 intent on his whatever his reason was. You a grown man, you do what you want to do. You dig what I'm saying? You're a grown man, man. You interview the fuck you want to interview. But we're talking about from the perspective of you being a member of something in a certain code and creed that you live by, and then you get into a situation to where you have a voice and people fuck with you for your voice, and then you reach an olive branch out to somebody that people is saying is a fucking clown. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really, we don't want to talk to you about nothing. We don't give a fuck how your day was, nigga. We don't give a fuck why you colored your hair this way. We don't give a fuck why you told. We don't want to have no heart to heart with you.
Yeah, that's a
nigga,
fact.
take your weird ass over there. You know what I'm saying? Unless we slapping you up, catching you close enough to fuck you up. And we obviously not doing that because niggas is saying that ain't they business. It didn't happen to them. So understood, cool. Don't lose your freedom over some clown. Just leave him alone. Let him fall away.
go.
We not finna be bringing you in and talking to you and keeping this circus going and having you making a mockery of niggas. You done disrespected Nipsey Hussle. You dig what I'm saying? Rest in peace. You done disrespected King Von. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. You dig what I'm saying? You done disrespected nigga living legends and gangs and real cultures and real black people and shit that we doing in hip hop, nigga. Nah, we ain't fucking with you. You's a clown.
Yeah.
You ain't apologizing. You ain't coming back correct. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So that's the problem with that whole situation where if you can't cancel niggas like that, then nah, you know it ain't no canceling, man. Everybody, it's a free for all. It's the social media era. It's all about clout at this point. The more you can talk, the more views, the more followers, the more like just me talking about this. That's actually putting light and clout on the situation. It becomes that at this point. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you talk about something, you breathe fire on it. You breathe fire, and that's what this shit is all about.
Yeah.
And that's what it became to. You know what I mean? So yeah, it ain't no cancel culture, man.
Yeah. See what and the crazy thing is too, just to kind of touch on that, like Wacc100, he was actually on Clubhouse and they made like a whole little room about like addressing it, like, oh, we need answers basically. So like basically what his standpoint is like he did that interview for academics to try to like look at a bigger play. Like it was a method to his madness in a sense. So basically he's saying nobody that ever talked to him really cornered him and put him in a position to where they can really get some real answers out of him and talk to him. Because in his mind, and I'm gonna paraphrase because I don't know exactly, so it's me paraphrasing, but he basically was saying like he ain't a rat because he was never a street dude. And he said that everything should fall back on the niggas he was dealing with because y'all being street niggas brought this weirdo around and allowed him to be involved in the shit that's real street shit. And he like, street niggas ain't gonna bring no nigga around that you know ain't cut from that cloth to where if something go down, you don't really know how he gonna act. So he shouldn't even been able to see or be involved in any of the real shit. So he just did what he was supposed to do because he's a civilian.
See, that's it sounds good. Like when you break it down like that, it sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? But that's to the untrained eye. That's why I say in social media, he could say that and it's gonna be 100 million motherfuckers that be like, that nigga made some fucking sense. But then, you know what I'm saying? So once again, no disrespect to him, because maybe that is his method of madness. But he's no civilian. Once you just like, we all civilians, but till we decide not to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was once a civilian.
You say blood and you
he
big
became
blood.
a blood. He became rapping. He became getting involved in shootings, fightings, all type of shit. Nigga, your civilian card goes out the window.
Gone, yeah.
Not a civilian no more, nigga. We shouldn't have brought you around the gang activity, nigga, but now you doing gang activity. Our fault for being stupid, but nigga, you still ain't a civilian no more.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have brung you in. That's on us. You's a sucker, but niggas do that all the time. Bring in niggas they shouldn't have brung in, and it's on the fault of them, but it's still you, because it's still morals and code. You didn't have no morals, no code. That don't mean that don't mean you a civilian.
Yeah.
You just a sucker. You a bitch, you feel me? That's it. You just a bitch. Like nigga, if you didn't get caught up and had to go to jail, you would have still been running around portraying the shit.
That's a fact.
You wouldn't have went back and been acting like no civilian and not hanging with the niggas. You was gonna keep doing. Even if you distance yourself from them because of the money situation, you still was running on some gangster shit. You still was gonna just attach yourself to another branch of the homies that was just not fucking with them and keep it going. You dig what I'm saying? So you was never no civilian. So you can't get civilian treatment and be like, nah, man, he did what he was supposed to do. Nigga, no, he wasn't. Nigga, he was supposed to get his bitch ass locked up like the rest of them niggas and fight it and figure it out. That's all it was supposed to happen, dog. You went down. You was involving yourself in shit you shouldn't have been involved in. That's your fault. That ain't the fault of them. Cause you as a still grown man, you know, nigga, I ain't really with this. Get away from it. Cause if it go down, I'ma end up snitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, so nigga, now you brought yourself and kept coming around getting involved. You supposed to be the rapper. Yeah, you the color hair dude, but let's not get that twisted. You can go up and down these streets. It's gang members and all type of shit with dyed hair. This is a new era, man. Everybody got hundreds of tats on their orange faces and weird shit. Niggas got Gucci symbols on their faces, and niggas got Louis Vuitton, and niggas got fucking, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got goddamn diamonds and all this shit in their face and all this. So, and niggas is killing niggas and niggas is robbing niggas and niggas is doing that, so you don't get to say, oh no, man, you a civilian. Once it get hot, it don't work like that, because even in the streets, when a gangbanger snitch on somebody, he don't get to be like, well, I'm a civilian now. We shun you. You done. You ain't from the hood no more. We ain't fucking with you. If we catch you and opportunity presents itself, we're gonna try to do what we gotta do to do what we have to. Like, this is a part of, you know what I mean? Or so, nigga, we don't want to see you, because if we catch you, we gotta do what we gotta do. Nigga, you done. You ain't no. We can't just have a sit down and talk and figure it out after that point. You dig what I'm saying? So I think in that sense of the word, civilian is where he's misconstruing everything. He never was a civilian no more. He took his civilian card away, homie. So now you can't give him that. You can't give it back to him. You know what I mean? You need to let him know when you did that interview, like, bro, you wasn't no civilian. You shouldn't have started hanging with niggas trying to be no shit, nigga. You did some bitch ass shit. You snitched on some niggas putting money in. Y'all got together, y'all was getting money. You was running around with them niggas. Them niggas was holding you down. When you got in beefs, them niggas was doing what they had to do for you. Niggas was rocking with you. Yeah, they might have switched on you and start fucking your bitch and doing you grimy, but nigga, that's the streets, nigga. That happens to niggas that's not rappers. Niggas fuck niggas, bitches in the hood. Niggas set they homies up. This is what happens once you stop being a civilian. You open yourself up to what happens in the streets. So you happen with what happened in the streets. And this what also happens in the street. Nigga snitch. So, nigga, you just one of the snitches. You're not a civilian, though. You're not cool. You know what I'm saying? You a snitch. You a nigga that was acting like a gangster that ended up telling like a gang of other niggas in the world. You was a nigga that was out there, nigga, getting your bitch fucked by your homies, nigga getting kidnapped, socked up, getting in the fights, getting in the shootings, going places, dissing niggas hood, dissing niggas block, getting in the wild shit, same shit that's going on right now. Nigga, we look on Instagram right now, it's going on all over the world. You feel me?
Fact,
So you can't get cut no special treatment, my nigga. The nigga just did some sucker shit, homie. That's it, man.
Yeah, but they got a 3-hour podcast where they talk, and he said he really cornered them, so we'll see. It's supposed to come out on the 3rd. So.
Yeah, so I mean, and then that's the thing. Everybody is gonna tune in.
Yeah,
that's, you feel me? So that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. It's like, nigga, at the end of the day, it's no canceling. Because no matter how much, even after everything I said, how much niggas supposed to shun them, the reason he did the interview, unless you want to say it or not, is because, bruh, at the end of the day, nigga, you, whatever this is, you knew this would garner. It might help you out with whatever your other endeavors is, because it's gonna bring more eyes to whatever you got going. You know what I'm saying? You might have a new podcast coming out, and this could be your first episode, your segue. This might be a new line, anything. You know what I mean? It's always that's the method to the madness, not to try to prove somebody's a civilian. No, the method of the madness is to fatten up them pockets. Nigga, let's just keep it real. Nigga try to make some dough.
Yeah, nah, he said he did say that that the agreement was that if he did that interview, that boy got to get in the ring with Blueface. So I guess that's what's to come.
Yeah.
Now that he done did that interview, he's supposed to get into like a bare knuckle brawl or a boxing match with Blueface now.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Blueface gonna whoop him, though.
He gonna whoop him.
Get him, cuz. Blueface gonna whoop him, cuz. Smack, smack, smack. You know what time when he start playing, kick him and all that. Getting good with cuz in a UFC fight or something. They make that shit really crack so Nick can't dance around. Nigga on the hood, grab cuz, pummel cuz, slap cuz on his neck. Then niggas would be like, all right, cuz, at least somebody got their hands around cuz or nothing.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, let's do that, man. You feel me?